Hey guys, karibu kwa YouTube channel yangu, naitwa Snozi. Leo nataka tuangalie misogyny na feminism bado. Na vile bado zinaweza tu affect in one way or the other. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn your notifications on. Welcome guys, let's go. And I'm sure you're familiar with the word feminism, you're familiar with the word misogyny. Tukiangalia like feminism, ni ile like mindset na ideas zenye mnataka kukuwe na equality between both sexes, men and women. Misogyny nayo ni ile like dislike na ile like kuchukia women in one way or the other, maybe it out of feminism. You know what I'm saying? Feminism at the end of it ndio most of the times will bring about misogyny. Tukiangalia feminism, kwa aware about this wife to Prince Harry mwenye alikuwa anasema anataka her daughter grow to be a tough feminist. And then tukiangalia kwa upande wa misogyny, tuko na huyu artist wa hip hop ambaye ni Future, you know, for the street. Yeye ndo alipopularize for the street your term. And then I'm like, which gender belongs to the street? Is it women? You know, is it men? Let's get started. Now, it's a fact like man ameshikwa the head of the family. Man ndo bado anapeanaga orders kwa family. But that doesn't mean that tuna put the other gender chini. You know what I'm saying? See it like your gender ingine tuna discriminate in one way or the other. What we are trying to do is following what we met ikiwa ina happen in the world. You know, it's nature, you know, like nature favored man. Unaget, that way man is so masculine. You know what I'm saying? Na tunaweza sema hii bado ni bahati yake, you know, not like it another man who give those aspects, you know, to this gender, to this male gender. No, it's nature, mom, it's nature, bro. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that nature gave all this aspect to a man, and now here comes the idea of feminism. I'm sure you're like aware of that term. You're like aware about misogyny peer. What does feminism really do? Feminism inajaribu like outdo man in his task. You know what I'm saying? Like huwa inaleta competition. Unaget? And pali kuna competition, at the end of it hakuna like healthy hapo hivyo, unaona. Competition ikikuja ndio utapata hakuna upendo. Huwezi pata upendo place yenye kuna competition. Sio kwa familia hakuna upendo, unaona. Si hadi social media hakuna upendo, you know, like men are trash, you know, women are vampires. And then I'm like, really? Let's like talk the truth. If men are trash, do you like expect support? Do you like crave for attention, you know, from, you know, trash, from dogs? You know, men are dogs, women are vampires, bro. Like for real, unataka like intimacy kwa vampire mazi, si vampire itaku na hii like inashusha like our morals, unaona. Ndio utapata most kids out there saizi hawana morals, you know, they have been brought up in an environment yenye iko na like haina upendo. So like even telling that guy or that girl to love a man, that like girl to love, you know, a man, and that like man to love a boy, tricky, anashinda unamwambia nini, you know. And you can as well look at a human, angalia tu human being mwenye ama youth dem mwenye like morals zake na conduct yake iko so upright, and then look at his, you know, or her parent, especially mother. Angalia ile hard work yenye mother, especially her mother or his mother, ile effort yenye wazazi wake wanaweka to ensure that wame install the right moral codes and the right, you know, ideas fit for that personality. You know what I'm saying? Kunaweza kuwa most of us environment yenye tulikuwa conceived na tukakuwa brought up haikuwa like so favorable. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of it, that woman, our parent, didn't like go pro. They didn't go the pro choice. You know, they didn't like terminate you. You know what I'm saying? And you might ask yourself why, you know. Ni juu kuna zile natural determinants that define, you know, a mother, that define a woman. Kuna huruma, kuna upendo, na pia kuna kujali, unaona. But sasa ukiangalia naye mwanaume kuna hiyo fierceness, una get hiyo like ukali, hiyo like ya kuorder, unajua unakuwa like fatherly figure pale, una get, lakini si ukali ya mangumi bro, no. And these aspects ndizo cornerstone za familia, like that humbleness, hiyo kujali, hiyo love and everything. Now like if you are like the father, unakuwa na hiyo aspect ya kuorder, you know what I'm saying. Hiyo ndo ina make family ikuwe strong, you know what I'm saying. But sasa what's happening is like tuna scorn each other, you know, tuna mock each other, na tukimock each other hakuna time yenye tutakuwa like na love towards the opposite gender, and itakuwa too hard, you know, even for you to meet like a potential husband, a potential, you know, wife at the end of it. Na tumesema hizo ideas zinakuwa hakuna like trust na hakuna love. When we talk about love, tuna talk about emotion. Unajua love ni emotion. The same way you can get like hungry, you know, you can get like unaweza kuwa sad, unaona, unaweza kuwa happy, and si ati hizi feelings unakaga nazo forever. Your like happiness inaisha, your sadness inaisha. The same applies to love, you know. Love pia inaweza fika pahali inaishe. So maybe if you ever loved someone, you know, and kidogo hivi kukuruka kara kidogo pale hivyo mkakata kuelewana, just like be ready to love someone, you know, be ready to give that heart to someone. I mean, like trust that someone, you know, give the best of you. You at the end of it, hata your love ikifade, tuseme mmekosana, hiyo love bado tumesema ni feelings zitaisha, you know, na bado you'll be able to love another soul. Understand, kama ni misogyny ina affect both genders, na kama ni feminism ina affect both genders, and there is no way you can live, you know, without the opposite gender. Juu kuna chenye nature ili install in you chenye kina determine a male na chenye kina determine a female, na bado ziko na calling yake. So at the end of it kuna hiyo need, you know. What does feminism do? Kuna hizo aspect zenye nature ilipea mwanamke, you know, mapenzi, you know, you're like kuwa humble, but feminism tries like kuchukua hiyo mapenzi yako, unaget, like ukuwe tu your main idea ni hedonistic to pleasure unadai, you just need to satisfy your physical body, the soul is not even satisfied, and we all know at the end of it kila mtu anahitaji mtu mwenye anampenda, mtu mwenye atakuwa there for him, mtu mwenye atakuwa there for her, mtu mwenye hadai kushare, you know, we all crave those things. Mwanamke na mwanaume hawawezi fanana, unaget, chenye kiko ni like tunapaswa tuweke hizo effort zetu na hizo different personalities pamoja, ndo at least to come out na something so strong, not like competing to be like the same. There is no equality in the world and it will never happen, you know. Nayo misogyny inakuambia like ukuwe the hardest nigga alive, like bro, no. Wewe unakumbuka pale kwa Garden of Eden, let's like get religious. Woman was created akuwe companion yako, so how like do you expect to live without this woman? It's impossible, haiwezi happen, unaget. So like misogyny si kuchocha hapo hivyo bro, ati for the street. I don't even know which gender belongs to the streets though, you know. They try like to make us, to mold us into some things that we are not, you know, like tunajaribu to be some other things, you know, and people won't even like define us for who we are. Utakuta iko na negative na positive side, na at the end of it utakuta the negative side ndo ina triumph most, and there tutakuwa tuna miss our aspect as humans, the humanity aspect ya itakuwa imetoka kwetu. Unapaswa kuwe na guilt ndani, na guilt ikishaingia ndo ina correct, you know, you back to the track. So like let's not feed so much misogynistic ideas and feminist ideas in our minds. You know, you don't have like to think the other gender is ought like to destroy you, no. Mmoja anapaswa kuwe caregiver, mwingine anapaswa akuwe protector. Kwa workplace kuna kuwaga na kuweka like effort pamoja, si competition, get. Ndo achieve common goal, they have like to come together bila competition or work towards common goal. Lakini sasa tukileta competition kwa genders, I think we won't like achieve, we won't even be happy in our daily lives, to be honest. Fact is, hata ukuwe like feminist mkali aje, hata ukuwe misogynist mkali aje, lazima tu utadepend kwa the opposite gender in one way or the other. So like, why feed ourselves with those ideas? Just like set yourself free, slide onto that DM, tell a nigga, you know what, you look good. Slide onto that DM of a show and tell her, you know what, thank your mama for me. Let's like embrace love, let's like show love to each and everyone out there, not just like showing, but let it come, kwa rose to mazin. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn your notifications on for the next video. Be blessed, fam. It's a boy Snow. See ya.